Alright, so still moving through Stagg's airship. And then first thing you want to do is download the controls for the Predator drone, and then I believe I took some. I don't know. I honestly don't. I wasn't paying attention to, like, the angle I was at to know if I had to actually take. Oh yeah, that's right. I got those guys way down the floor. When you I believe there's one medic in this room. He is one of the guys that you want to try and take out with the Predator drone. I fucked it up because, as you can see, he's actually reviving them. So, if anything, I probably should just, like, restart checkpoint and try this again. So, instead of being down like 2 guys in this room, they're back at full strength. So, this room I could have done a lot better in, but and this is something that happens a lot. I go to select the weapon selection, and instead I get like the mission selection or something like that. Like, I always manage to fuck that up, and it's kind of annoying. But towards the end of this fight, towards the end of this room, I actually kind of get lucky, and I managed to be able to take out most of these guys, like, all in the same area, because they all come like up this ladder at a certain point. So because I see the medics over here, I want to try and take him out as quick as I can. I could have gone for the fear takedown, but I wanted to try and be as quiet, like, not have them all be completely alerted to me. So this is pretty much when I'm like, okay, well, it seems like all these guys are gonna just come over here, so I can probably just take them out one at a time. I kind of, you know, just ended up attacking that guy, but it kind of worked out in the end. And for some reason, even though I'm fighting all these guys, that guy below is just kind of standing there being like, oh, what's going on? Like, I've noticed in some of these Predator rooms, it seems like the guy that sets up the turret guns, he just is on like a set path and doesn't change it. And then right here, I'm shitting myself because I'm afraid this guy's gonna turn around and just shoot me right in the face. But I got lucky, and he just kept standing there, not turning around.
Now that they're out of the way, I can use that console to disable the airship's defenses.
So this next moment, when you go to the console, you have to go through the video footage to find where Stagg touched the ground so you can scan his fingerprints. There's 4 spots. There's 1 spot per video monitor. It's really simple to, like, fast forward through the footage to get to where he touches, like, the surface. So I just didn't see the point of including it in the video, and I just cut it out because it takes like, feels like it's 2 minutes going through all the footage to when you can verify on the screen that he touched like the floor there, or he touched the wall or whatever. So just didn't see the point of including it, especially since this is a new game plus, so you've already going through this part, and then this is me just trying to get to the console and going everywhere except to it.
So you're going to use a reconstruction of Staggy's handprint to access the computer. That's cheap.
And then I believe I
I know.
should be able to skip this a lot sooner than I do. I'm not completely sure.
I can't remotely disable.
There's one thing I've noticed sometimes during this game, like moments where I can skip a cutscene, I'm not realizing that I'm in the cutscene, and I'm not hitting B like when I should. And then this is me again, forgetting where the fuck I'm supposed to be going. Because instead of them putting the marker on this door to go through, they put it on where you eventually need to get to. So. But this is the point when you come back into that original room so you can get to the next airship, when the game introduces you to the medics electrifying the enemies. But like I said, with New Game Plus, I'm fairly certain it's been happening sooner, but in the whole progression of the story, this is usually when it first happens. Basically, the way to deal with them is that you need to quick fire the electrical gun at them, and then just immediately punch them to disable the electricity. If you just shoot them and then don't deal with them, they'll still be electrified, as I suffer that. So there's 2 medics in here. Again, knock them down, get the combo, and then get the multi takedown, so they're out of the picture, so you don't need to worry about them electrifying any enemies or reviving any of them or anything like that. So room done. Very simple, very fast. Like I said, the multi-ground takedown is essential in some of these combat areas. But like I said, compared to like Arkham City and it feels like the enemies get up quicker than they did in Arkham City. I could be wrong, but it definitely feels like normally during a fight where I could have like 5 or 6 guys down, I'll usually only have like 3 down, while 2 of them are usually up to the point where they don't get affected by it. But I could be just completely wrong. You know, it's been like so freaking long since I played Arkham City, so. And then for these environmental takedowns, try and get the ninjas with them, just because of how fucking annoying they are with their damn swords and the way they can just dodge your attacks. But that was me getting lucky and actually getting at least like 2 of them down. But for the most part, most of this is just like progressing from one part of the airship to like the next one, getting back the ability to control this airship so that we can move this box out of the way and move into the next area. This is me forgetting that I need to move this thing. So I should probably go into this now. The next video is after you get out of the airship. There's a whole point of you finding Barbara at the Chinatown safe house, and you have the whole cinematic where she gets infected with the cloudburst and she kills herself, which if you've played the game through, you know, spoiler, she doesn't actually kill herself. It's the Scarecrow's toxin fucking with us. And it's one of those story elements that, like, the first time through the game you're like, holy shit, but the second time through you're like, oh, okay, yeah, this is bullshit. The funny thing is that when I played through the game and that whole moment of her like shooting herself, I immediately was like, okay, that's total bullshit, because I know she's not dead. It's the Scarecrow's toxin fucking with her head. I knew it the entire time. I knew there was no way they had Barbara go and shoot herself in the video game. There was no fucking way. I just knew it. So when you eventually get to the point when you find out she's still alive, I had a moment where I paused the game. I was like, I fucking knew it. I knew I was right on that. So that was one of those personal, like, they tried to pull my strings, but I wasn't falling for it. And so after that, you go to the movie studio, and you have a conversation with Robin, and then you have to go and disable two. You have to go and get a. I forget what the fuck way it is. It's something from like a drone that you use with the. I believe it's the hacking device, so that you can blind the helicopters, and you have to go to two specific like towers and disable their power, so that you can search for Arkham Knight and the Cloudburst. It's a very simple, probably like 10-minute process. The problem is that when I was in my Elgato system exporting the files, I accidentally hit the trash can on the video and deleted it, and because I did it that way, it wasn't in my trash can, so I had no way of recovering the files. So there's like a 10-minute sequence in this guide that's completely gone, and it sounds so simple and basic that it's not worth my time going through this game 2 more times just to get back to New Game Plus, just so I can re-record it. It's basically just 2 Predator towers, like anything else that you've done. There's nothing really challenging about them. I'm like not the greatest at doing these Predator rooms, and I managed to get through them with, I think, only getting shot a couple times between the 2. So it was just one of those things where as soon as I did it, I was having a heart attack, because I was like, how the fuck did I manage to just delete this video file? And there's probably ways I can somehow, like, there's probably some random program out there that can recover the files, but for something that was just like a 10-minute video, or something that would have been a 10-minute video, since I would have been cutting out the whole Barbara Gordon section, since it's all story and it's, you know, no point being in the guide. I just didn't see the point of making a really big hassle out of it. So I truly apologize for fucking up, but like I said, it was thankfully a section that's very simple, that's not too challenging, so I'm not too concerned over it. But and the one thing I should say about this room is you want to save this heavy with the machine gun for last, since his whole process you have to like beat him down, dodge him, beat him down, dodge him, beat him down, dodge him. Like I get like I think like a 37 hit combo on this guy, or 35 hit combo. And then after this we have the whole Joker thing, which is Joker and Scarecrow thing, which is mostly story, that I just didn't see the point of including.
Out of here. They're insane.
You lied.
We'll have to do it outside. Prepare for extraction.